Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go.
Alright folks, we're back for part 2. And what I'm going to do now is tilt the machine all over and show you guys front back sides so that you can see what's there. I moved the microphone a little closer, so hopefully that helps pick up the voice a little better. Yeah, so firstly, let's see if it's gonna... Oh shit. Alright, so the front pretty much doesn't have anything on it except the buttons here. And we've got silver one and this one. I don't know what each one does yet. I have to look at the book and see. And that's that. This side over here does not have anything on it. I'll show you that. The other side does not have anything on it. So I'm not going to bother spinning it around that way. Now, the back side's going to have all of our connections. And there goes the gantry. Bunk. Alright. So we have this. It looks like the F1, oh not Ultra, but the big xTool extractor that I got might have an adapter plate for that. But I'll have to see because I want to use the big fume extractor. And when I get that set up, I'll show you how that works. But for now, let's see if I can get over here. There are 2 connections. So one of those boxes said module. So the module probably hooks to here and then the hose comes out. But the hose is smaller than what's on the big xTool extractor. It might just use the regular purifier that I got with the F1. So, but I want to make it work with the big one. Alright, so here we've got... I don't know if this is really going to pick it up for you, but 2 connections here. I don't have my glasses. I can't see the little symbols. I don't know what they are. We'll read the manual, but there's 2 things there. On-off switch here. Power. USB port. Has a little key symbol, so I'm sure in one of those boxes there's a key. That's a safety key. If that's not plugged in, the machine will never work, so you want to make sure you don't lose that. Over here, it has a network icon, which is interesting that they call it a network. And then underneath it is 1, 2, 3, 4 USB-C connect. Well, no, it's not USB-C. It's the one that's flat with the little curved doohickey on it. So, I wish it was USB-C. This one is USB-C. It has a monitor above it, so that's the one that goes to your computer. These are going to be for your peripherals. I'm assuming things like the rotary and things like that. Why there's 4, I don't know. Well, one could be the smoke extractor, the rotary. I don't know what the other 2 are for. So, and that's it for the back, guys. There's really nothing else about this. Let me get some quick measurements, and then we'll go on to opening. I'll lay out everything that comes with it, and then we'll open the accessory pack that I got. Alright, so the machine itself is 24.5 wide or long by... The actual lid itself is 19.5, but then you have this lip down here that is for the front of the lid. There's a piece of tape on there. We could probably take that off. So if we count for the lip, those of you building enclosures, not that you need an enclosure for this, or building space in your workshop for it, you use 20 inches, and it's actually only 19 3/4, but I would say 20 to give yourself a little bit of room. And if, depending on how you have your setup with the back, you might need an extra 4 inches for the exhaust and the plugs. So, top to bottom, from table to top of the machine is 7 1/4, so I'd say 7 1/2. So there you go. There's your measurements. think that is all of the questions. Most of it was pictures. There wasn't a whole lot of pictures about it. So, I mean, here's a clear picture right here.
Can you show those to them?
Yep, I showed those while you were gone. And here's the inside. Here's your gantry, and you got little measuring squares. It's got some targets. I'm sure that has to do with their accuracy, pinpoint accuracy system, which is something I have to learn about. Those of you that have the S1, it has the same as this, because when I asked my xTool representative about whether or not it had a built-in camera, which it does not, or do I need to make jigs or whatever, because there could be a time when I'm going to put a piece on and I'm going to want to take it off and then maybe clean it or something and then put it back on, like if I'm lasering it and then I want to color it, right? So she told me that it uses the same as the S1, which is the xTool pinpoint accuracy system, meaning you can do that. So I'm not familiar with that. I have to learn that. Once I learn that, I will share it with you. So there we go. We'll slide this back and put everything out here. Monkey, where'd you go?
Right here.
Come over here and slide all this stuff down. Power cord. Ping ching. We don't need those.
And more cords.
Give me the green boxes, please.
The big ones too?
Yep.
The drawing pen.
Yep. Just move the microphone down. There you go. And okay, so here's everything that came in the box, guys.
There's foam in it.
The smoke exhaust module, drawing pen, triangular prism holder. Still have no idea what that is. 10-watt laser module, carriage. I'm assuming that holds other module things like maybe the rotaries or something like that. Toolkit, lubricant, power plug, power adapter, and the deal that goes to the computer. Yep, USB-C for the computer. So that's it. That's everything that comes in the box. I'll go ahead and put a stop here. Then we'll go through. I'm not going to waste you guys' time opening all this stuff, and I'll just later on I'll open it and put it all together, and then show you what it was, tell you about it. These are literally drawing pens, so they gave you pens, colored pens to color on things.
Ooh.
Unless, I mean, do you actually put this? Look how fine tipped that is. Do you actually put this in the machine? I don't know. So a lot of this is really new to me, guys. So we're gonna learn. Don't even try to color with this, baby girl. I don't know if this is just some art pens they give us, or if it's something that goes inside the laser. Because it does have a pen drawing mode.
Ooh. I think it might connect.
Yeah, this probably tells me what to do. So I'll have to read that in a minute. I keep holding shit up here and the camera's down here. Alright, we'll read that and see what that is. So, there you go. I'll stop this one to make another small file to edit together. And then next we will open the materials pack.
Who wants to computer? After this, you can help.
Okay, now we're going to go through the material pack that xTool sent me. I went through this a little bit when I got the F1 Ultra, and I made a video because I was so excited about all the cool shit in there. And then I kind of hurt some people's feelings because, and I told them I wasn't sure, so I mean I didn't know, but I was like, is this the regular pack or what? And then finally I learned later that they send the tester people extra stuff, basically stuff off of the store. So everything in this box they sell, okay? And they send it to us so that we can demonstrate it and show you guys what you can get from their store to buy. And before we go through that, let's do the regular material pack first. That comes with it. That way you can see this first instead of seeing it last. Because if I show you the cool stuff first, then you'll look at this and be like, boo. But xTool always gives out a material pack when you buy a laser. Can you go and bring that microphone a little bit closer? Please. Thank you. Let's bring this camera down.
So it won't be on the box?
Nope, just put it on the table, just as far as it'll go. Yep, that should work. I'll knock that over. Alright, put that there. Move your head, please. I can't see the monitor. There we go. And, oh, that way.
I'll be right here.
I need to oil that tripod. Alright, try not to make shadows on the light. So this is the material pack that they give us. And if we open that, let's see what we get.
I haven't even looked in here, but we looked in
Nope,
here.
I haven't looked in there. It's usually just basic stuff.
It has in it. Ooh, I like that one. It's like tie-dye.
Yeah. So there is a sheet here. Self-adhesive sheet black, self-adhesive sheet yellow, self-adhesive sheet holographic, sublimation pack. So they got some sublimation stuff, which is interesting. PU heat transfer vinyl. Little piece of vinyl, some basswood plywood, and a bunch of cardstock, multiple colors.
Ooh.
So that's what's in here.
I bet people would like to see it in person.
Probably.
I want to feel it.
You want to feel it?
Yeah.
Well, this is just going to be like construction paper.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little thicker stock. So it doesn't have the same texture as construction paper, but for general purposes, I'm going to call it construction paper. There's a whole bunch of colors. I call it cardstock. You can cut this stuff with the blade, or you can laser it, print on it, whatever. Obviously, there's no point laser cutting it when you have a cutter, so I would definitely just use the blade to cut it. Make cool designs. This is some black stuff. I don't know what it is. It might be vinyl, but what did it say the black thing was? I don't know. And whatever that is, there's some yellow of it. And
I like that one.
this one's shimmery and shiny. That's pretty cool. Camera doesn't show it, but it's kind of holographic, which is neat. That's pretty cool. This is the sublimation thing that they're talking about.
The thing that I like.
Yeah. It looks like a tie-dye t-shirt, don't it?
Yeah.
Transfer
It looks
paper.
better on here, though.
This one's white. This is going to be the sublimation one. I guess you can use the inkjet printing in the machine. I don't know why else they give you sub paper if you have to print it on something else. So I'll have to read the manual and find out. That's just a piece of paper to keep it off the wood, and then a regular old piece of plywood. It's pretty nice. It's not warped. So that's cool. All right, so there is your basic pack, material pack that comes with the machine, which is pretty cool. It's got stuff in it. Those of you familiar with the M1 or Crickets, you know what all this stuff is for. You know a hell of a lot more than I do. This is all shit I still got to learn about. So, because haven't been much of a crafty person. I'm like doing actual arts and crafts.
That's what you're going to teach me.
Yep, but the wife is, and the daughter is going to learn to be. So we are going to utilize this machine, and we are going to convert me into a crafter.
Yes.
We'll see. I got 7 other lasers to mess with. Alright, so let's put this aside. And there you go. This is actually cool. I cheated. Can you get my vape when you're over there?
Oh, yeah.
I cheated and looked in here without you guys. I didn't open it, like pull everything out, but I did open it and look at it, and there's some pretty cool stuff in here.
I like it.
So, first and foremost, we see a little thing here, which is kind of resemblant of what you get with your lasers.
Golden. Yeah, sure.
Well, first we got this xTool selected package. Now, on their site, you can buy special things. This is one of them. it says laser bowl passport holder. So let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Yeah.
It's probably a leather passport holder. It is. That's pretty nice, right?
Now I want it.
You want everything. Every time I laser anything, you want to keep it.
Maybe.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's got a little rubber band on it. Hold your passport, pen, some other stuff. So that's a pretty nice little gift.
Yeah.
I have no idea how much these cost. But those are nice. I actually wouldn't mind, stocking up a few of those to sell. So if they're affordable, where you can make money, grab a few of them. So those are pretty cool. Those are nice. I normally don't buy stuff like that because I just never think about it. That's the only reason until somebody asks. Oh, it says gold on here. So I'm wondering if this is a rustic gold, engraves to gold. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's put that back in there. And now we have these. I'm not going to open it all the way up, but you see there's your standard wooden keychains,
And
some tassels, a bookmark. Pretty sure those are just paper bookmarks, but the cool thing about that is now that we have a machine that you can do line drawing and inkjet printing, yeah, they're just regular cardstock bookmarks, but now we could actually print something on there, right?
We can use those pens to
So, yeah, you could. I'm not a very good drawer,
Me
so
neither.
I will use the laser to draw, and people will be like, wow, you're a good artist. I'm like, nope, I'm a good button clicker. There we go. There's that.
Shirts.
We have some t-shirts. So, as I mentioned before, I do not have the heat press add-on, but if you guys are considering getting one of these machines, I highly recommend getting the heat press add-on because it really accents it, and it's not that expensive. And I think if you use the code, which we'll have in the description, the pre-order code, but if you use that code, you get like 20. I could be wrong, but I think it's 25% off or something like that. So they're doing a pretty good deal. To start, I think it was $200 or $300. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But they give us some shirts, and they're just plain white tees. But I really wanted to test this out because now that we have the machine that we can print something on and also do vinyl and cut it, then heat press it, or even sublimation and press it, then we can make something cool. And I have not really got into apparel whatsoever, but this might make me do that. So there are 2 t-shirts. This is a really thick piece of leather. It's not black, I just have horrible lighting in here. It is a really dark brown, but it is genuine leather. It's got to be 1 millimeter thick, 1.5 millimeters. I forget what weight they call this with leather. Those of you that know leather, you might know what is 1.5 millimeters. Weight leather, but what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to test. Obviously, I'm going to cut it with the blade, because now that we have a blade on there that is capable of cutting up to 2.5 millimeters of a soft material, then we don't have to laser cut our patches, guys. So that to me is cool. Unless you're doing like a bunch and I gotta go use the big machine, of course I'll laser cut it. But not having to laser cut the patches means you don't have to ever worry about charring up the edges. Those of you that char up your edges a lot. So I'm going to practice laser cutting a patch on this, and I'm also going to emboss it because I was told that the foil tip can emboss leather. So we're going to test that for sure. And we got some what looks like more cardstock, but it feels like a sticker. But just cardstock. Whole bunch of it. Got some peach. Can't really see the colors, guys, on the camera, but looks like there's peach color or pink, maybe.
Look on the other side.
Oh, there's a yellow. Just more cardstock, so I'm not going to waste time going through all that. We got some foils. Now this is interesting. The machine has a foil tip, So naturally I'm confused and concerned, not concerned, but curious. Well, what the hell do you do with a foil tip, right? So we're going to learn that together. I did see in the video where the thing is, making a design. Okay, I get it. We can make a design on the foil, but what do you do with it after that? So that's one thing we'll be learning as well. And we got more cardstock. More cardstock. Speckled. Can't really tell, but it's speckled, different colors. It's got glitter and speckles on it. And then over here we've got some what looks like transparent cardstock. You can see through it. Not sure what we're going to do with that, but that's where we have to get creative and make up cool things, right? Got red, got some blue.
Whatever that is.
This is not transparent, but it's plastic. Really thin, I forget what you call that, but real thin plastic. We're definitely going to cut it. All this stuff should be blade cuttable. And we got some clear plastic see-through and some yellow.
And black. I mean, not black, but green.
Yep, there is a green down there. And another yellow. So let's put that aside. We've got a lot of testing to do. More cardstock. Alright, here we got some felt. And it's pretty thick too. For felt, I think. But gray. It's about 0.5 millimeter maybe.
Whatever that is.
It's a picture frame. Insert a photo. So you can cut things out with the machine and fix them on the frame. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Make a tiny picture.
Alright, here's some more felt. We got green and pink. More felt. 2 more picture frames. White and purple. Why is my camera off? Or am I off? Alright, there we go. 2 pieces of basswood. Nope, 3 pieces, excuse me. 12 by 12 basswood. Cool. Now this, I was curious of what the hell this was. They're folded. They're really big. I mean, it feels...
I've felt that before, but I can't remember.
It feels like cardstock, but why'd they give us such a big piece? I don't know. What? I mean, it's silver, it's kind of shimmery. That's huge. That's like 3 feet by 2 feet. It's massive. So, I don't know what this is for. We got silver, white. I mean, it's like construction paper, like really thick cardstock. Just big ass pieces of it. Another white one. Why are they all white? It's more of an off-white, like a cream color. Jesus.
So many white.
Well, to be fair, these 2 are off-white. This one is white. So there's 4 right there, but there's a tiny shade of difference between the whites. I mean, very, very hard to notice. So there are different shades of white. That one's bright white.
Yeah, that's like
Bright white and 2 maroon. So there you go. That's what's in the big pack, and I don't know what the hell these are for. So we're gonna
figure out.
We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna read the book.
Like we're gonna do with everything else.
All right, let's put these back. Man, I thought there was more stuff under there, so I was excited. I didn't know. But whatever it is, they give us a lot of that for a reason. So those of you that are crafters, maybe you have Cricut or something, or an M1 regular, you know what those are for, and you're like, hey, stupid, that's what they're for. Feel free to comment below, I don't care. You can even call me stupid. I like the silver color, that's pretty neat. But we'll see what that's for. So there is a lot to do in here. And I'm going to be testing that leather for sure. And then we're going to have this little girl next to me come up with some ideas on what we want to cut and create. What kind of crafts. Let's see what kind of crafts the children come up with. And we might do something on that passport holder. Can't do the t-shirts until I get the hat press unit. So that might be a week or two before I get that. I don't even think they've sent it yet. I don't see a tracking number. So there you go. There's the material pack. I think the next thing to do, it's going to be a while, but it'll be instant for you guys. But the only next thing I need to do is put this thing together and hook it up to the computer. And start working some stuff out. So, I will stop this video, and that's what will be next.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise